There are those of you who may ask, who are you, and what is your purpose? The name that we go by is the communion of light, and although we are not physically present with you, we are with you wherever it is that you call upon us. From your perspective, we are beings of non-physical energy. We exist outside of the time and space continuum in which you exist. But we have also each had our own incarnations. So you could say that we have been, we are, and we will be. Our individual histories is not as important as the fact that we are now here working with you as you are going through this evolutionary transformation. It is our goal, it is our mission, to assist you in this, in any way in which it is possible that we can do so. We cannot go through this transition for you, but we can give you a perspective that perhaps you may not have perceived before, something that would allow you to see further than you are willing or feel capable to see from your current perspective. So you will often hear us say, from our perspective, or from your perspective. The distinction that we give that is that from our perspective we see you as a complete and whole being. We do not see you as the elements that you consider to be yourself, that which you name yourself, and that body with which you identify. We see you from the completeness of who you are, the extension of your soul, the extension of the divine. We see that you are connected to the source of all that is, just as we are, just as everything is. And we see that fullness, that perfection, that which you already can be. We are not ghosts, we are not spirits, in the sense that we do not float around in your three-dimensional reality, taking on some type of shape that may or may not be perceived. But whether we are energies that are connected to the source. And from our perspective we see you, and from your perspective you can sense us, although you may not be able to see us, perhaps you will. But what you will see will be very individual based on the inner seeing that you have developed for yourself. And so if that time should come that you should ever come to know us through this channel that is now speaking, perhaps you will see images or faces or lights dancing around the head of the channel, or perhaps you will see us in a physical form. Perhaps you will see the forms that we have had in the past, or the forms that we will have in the future, from your particular time-space vantage point. But what we are now and who we are now, from your particular perspective, we are those that are helping. We are guiding and assisting. We are providing a perspective that is broader and more expansive than the one that you have at this moment. You are quite capable of having the perspective that we have, and you are quite capable of having that perspective in any given moment, whether you have a body or not. But it is our desire to assist you to remember who you are truly, and to help you and to guide you as you are going through this transformation. For there is a great expansion of energy that is happening in your realm, in your three-dimensional reality. Many of you have already noticed this. Many of you have already noticed how there are changes in your own lives. And many of you have a sense, whether it has been spoken to you or not, that there is something that is happening, something ineffable, something that cannot exactly be described. Our guidance is available to you in whatever form it is that you wish to receive it. We can speak to you directly, or you can speak to us through this channel. It matters not to us, but we are available to you if you will merely ask for our assistance. There is nothing special about the channel that is giving the information through us. Any of you are quite capable of channeling us as well. We are allowed to interact with you, as it were, from this particular vantage point. We do not seek nor do we desire to take on a physical form, for it is much easier for us to remember who we are from the vantage point that we have, where we are in this place of a greater sense of unlimitedness. From our particular vantage point, we feel the connection to all that is. And we invite you to remember who you are. Merely asking to remember is sufficient. You can, if you wish, simply ask, I want to remember who I am. You can call upon your higher self, or perhaps upon an angel that you are familiar with, or the face of the divine that is most appropriate for you, and say, I want your assistance to help remember who I am. And all of the universe will rush to you and begin to help you understand who you are. You will begin to see how magnificent a creation you are. You will begin to know that you are not the body that you have. You are not the emotions that you feel. You are not the thoughts that you think. You have all of these things, but you are much more than this. You are an extension of the divine. And each of you, as you reach to touch each other through your bodies, experience some of this experience of the divine, whether it is by clasping hands or giving a hug. However intimate you may become, however, the true taste of the divine does not happen through your bodies, although you can reach states that are very close to this. If you wish to experience the divine in you, you must remember who you are. Who you are is an extension of this. And there are moments in your life that you can probably remember when you have thought, this is what it feels like. This is who I am. But perhaps you did not know how to go back to that place. And this is something that we can assist you with as well. We do not wish to foster any dependency upon our teachings. Anything that we bring to you is a gift that we bring to you, with no expectation that you will return anything. Our goal is that you may live lives completely aware of who you are, fully manifest in your human body, creating from that place of great power, the source of all that is that lies within you. And so we give thanks for your time and your attention today. We are most honored that you have chosen to listen to our words, and we bid you a fond farewell until the next time that we meet.